It's Luke Howard Live, so please welcome Luke Howard. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Great introduction there, Hello everybody, morning, welcome to a brand new show called Luke Howard Live. We did it before with the Luke Howard show. It's nothing really much has actually changed. To be honest, not very much has changed, but it's just a brand new name. That's all it is, really. It's still the old same things. There'll still be all the old musics and all the old news and all the old entertainment. So nothing really much has actually very changed. The only thing about it that has changed is the name. So yeah, it's just called Luke Howard Live, but it's still the old same things. You know, with the music, the chats, the entertainment, and a whole lot more. So this is what we're going to be going. This is what's going to be happening from now on every Saturday, because we did the Luke Howard show from last week, and now we've changed the name. So it's just going to be news and the usual chats and everything. So okay, so let's talk about what we got coming up on the first show today then, because I must say what we got coming up on the show, live from Hertfordshire every Saturday, of course, from 10 till 10:45, which is where I'm from, of course. So so the show's live from Hertfordshire every Saturday from the Hertfordshire countryside. How's that? So here you go, a Hertfordshire country town, actually, one of the country towns in Hertfordshire. So so let's talk about what we've got coming up on the first show today. Now, from this Monday coming, they've got new rules coming in. So we're going to talk about the rules and about what you can do, what you can't do. I've got all the questions that have been answered right here in front of me. So we're going to talk about that today. And then we're also going to be talking about, last night. I mean, I did see this, because I didn't go to bed till late last night, because I did see this. I did see it. Very good. It was the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He bloke won it last night. So we're going to talk about that later on. The seventh person in the first series in the first part of what Jeremy Clarkson has presented since Chris Tarrant left. So so this is Jeremy Clarkson now hosts it, and he said he's never ever seen anyone win it, and he finally has done from last night. So so we'll talk about that later on in the show. Once my iPad has got some charge on it, because it ran out of charge last night. So so I'm charging it now. So once it's charged, I will get all my script up on there, and I'll let you know about the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire winner. And we're also going to be playing great music as well. Now, we've got some good music on the show today, so we will play them later on the show. So, first of all, I hope everyone's had a lovely week, and I hope not even the contact details haven't even changed. You can still get in touch with the show, but first, with a new text name, instead of the word talk, we decided to change it to the word live. So text the word live and your name to 07593 847 105, and I shall get back to you via that, or call that number. I shall repeat it again. It is 07593 847 105. Do call that number, or you can get in touch with us via emails. It is GaryJHoward68@hotmail.com, or use the other email, which is because I can easily get hold of you on there now, because I'm back on there now. So it's 345 457 @student.hrc.ac.uk. That's another way you can get in touch with the show today. Or you can, I'll repeat that again. It's 345 457 @student.hrc.ac.uk. Or you can go onto Instagram. It's the Luke Howard fan page. Or use the hashtags, hashtag Luke Howard, hashtag Luke Howard Live. Yes, as in you. Hashtag Luke Howard Live. Or hashtag listen to Luke Howard Live, or hashtag one and only, which is another new one that I've put in on my hashtags there. Great things and lots of new things there to get in touch with the show. So lots of good new things. It's a beautiful day out there today. The sun is sort of shining. It's a bit cloudy. So I woke up this morning and it was very sunny. It was beautiful. About 8 o'clock this morning, it was really sunny. And then I got up about 9 to sort myself out and sort the show out. And then the cloud came over, so the weather's not that great out there today. But whatever you are doing today, I hope it's all right. And make the most of everyone meeting, because on Monday there's going to be only 6 people in the garden, which is what I am going to be talking about right now. Okay, so people have been asking lots of questions about what they can do now and what they can't do. So we are going to kick off the show then by talking about what you can do and what you can't do, sort of thing, really. So someone has asked the question, why don't we have an app like in Germany? We'll get to that question later, because the main question is are we going to have another lockdown? And that is the question that I've been wondering all this week, and while I've been doing my research for the show this week, all I have been thinking is, are we going to have another lockdown? And a lot of people have been making the most of things right this very moment, so we are going to talk about if there is going to be one or not. Now, they can't actually say, though, can they, if there's going to be one or not, because they just go with the flow sort of thing, don't they? So there might not even be one. They just don't know, okay? Nobody knows, okay? Nobody knows at this very moment, okay? No one knows if there's going to be one or not. Even I don't even know. No one knows, because it could just come back at any moment. So, yeah. But the question that is being asked is if there is going to be another one. I mean, we don't know. Nobody knows. I mean, and it's all to be ruled out by the government. They said they see another full national lockdown. It was like in March this year. But there was a report, though. I think Boris Johnson did want to bring in local restrictions if it was needed, and it was also curb the spread of this virus. And the hopes is the rule of 6 will prevent him having a bring in tighter. And across the whole country. Now, tomorrow, right here in Buntingford, they've got a walk-in market. It's a very good thing. And what it is, people sell things outside their houses. It's a very good thing to do, okay? Very good thing to do. There's a town called Buntingford, a lovely little town, and they've got a walk-in market tomorrow, 10 till 3, and they're doing, everyone's selling things, all different things outside their houses. So get yourselves over to Buntingford tomorrow between the hours of 10 until 3. So you've got to get over between those times, because there's a walk-in market, so you've got to get over here before 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to see your walk-in market. Now, I don't actually know whereabouts it is, because I haven't got a map, and of course I'm not on Facebook, so I don't know anything about whereabouts it is. But a lot of people have actually got a map. So if you're coming to Buntingford tomorrow for the walk-in market, I mean, you must have a map. You must have a map on you, but that's only if you have got a map. I mean, I'm sure you have got a map. If you haven't got a map and you are going to go, you won't know where you're going, will you? So, good luck to you, is all I can say, really. So, if you are coming up to Buntingford tomorrow and you haven't got a map, I envy you. All I know is that they've got a lot of stalls near where I live. Because last time they did that, there were lots of people walking up and down. And I was thinking, why are all these people walking up and down? I didn't know anything about this walk-in market. So I've gone out of my house, and I've seen all these people and think, what's going on? So I've walked down the street, and then I noticed all these stalls everywhere. And I realised, there must be something going on. And they were all selling things. They were all selling stuff outside their houses. And it's called a walk-in market. And I've never actually heard of a walk-in market before. So, yeah, so interesting, very interesting. I've got photos on my script now of kids going back to school wearing masks. Now, I did see a lot of people wearing them the other day, to be honest with you, at my college. People wouldn't even want to take them off. People still keep them on in lessons, but that's fine if they want to keep them on in lessons, but we'll get to that in a moment. So, yeah, but instead, though, Johnson wants to bring in local restrictions, as I said, and there's another question here, is what is it being brought? What are they going to bring in next week is the question that I was wondering. They were going to say, what are they going to bring in? So the ministers have said that they do want to give people time to digest the rules, and so that there will be no exercises if police issue lawbreakers with £100 fine. And now Boris did say, because I did see that the other day, that he was saying that if you do have more than 6 people in your garden, you could face up to a very big fine. I mean, of course you will, because you will face to a very big fine, but only if you break the rules. If you break the rules, you will face up to a very big fine. So, if I was you, have 6 people in your garden. No more, please. So, why 6 people? They're asking why 6 people, because ministers do admit there is no magic number, but simply believe that for the moment it does strike the best balance. I mean, you're in your garden, for heaven's sake. It's outside. You're not inside a building. I mean, come on. I mean, you're in your garden. I mean, you can have many people as you like in your garden, but in your house, you can't, okay? But, yeah, but we'll get to what Boris said the other day in a moment, so we'll get to that in a minute. So, yeah, but they're actually saying that they could choose a single 6-person limit to simplify the rules, which has got too complicated. Now, Somebody asked this question. I have 7 children. 7 children! That is a lot. But does that mean that we can't have anyone round? But unfortunately, it does when the whole family is at home. It's a ban, okay? The ban is on 6 people meeting in the same place at the same time. Children and babies do count towards the limit. So if all 7 of your children are in the same place, okay, you can't add anyone to that group. Now, someone asked, am I within my rights to keep my children at school? Now, the government has suspended fines of absence in the summer, but they have returned. But let's get to the classrooms, because lots of children have kept their masks on in classes. Now, in my college class the other day, one student in my class, I'm not going to say his name, but he had his mask on for the whole day because he didn't want to take it off. And he said he went away during the summer to Norfolk, and he said he's kept it on the whole time ever since he came back. So that's his choice. If he wants to do that, let him do it. So I could believe it. He's kept his mask on the whole time since he's come back. If he wants to do that, he can do that if he wants. And I'm sure lots of people have done that. I mean, I haven't got to wear one. I'm exempt. I don't wear one anyway because I'm exempt. So there you go. So, but the government has also said that ministers have made clear that they do want children in school, even if they are, and their parents with previously shielding. However, if they do have symptoms, they cannot come in at all. And they also said that those who are worried should discuss their circumstances with schools. Some children may have medical circumstances that mean they can be off. Now, there's been rules for university students. So universities have restarted their academic year as planned, but despite a surge in cases among those aged 17 to 21. Now, I am in that bit, but I don't go to university, so I don't really have anything to do with that. Now, rule of 6 will not apply to educational settings, such as lecturer theatres and labs. Now, face masks should be worn in all commercial and enclosed spaces. Unless if you're like me and you are exempt, then you won't have to wear one. So, So they're also saying that they must be social distancing students in halls of residence. Residents that should in the same flat or floor, or if they're sharing a kitchen or bathroom. Now, will you be given a 10 p.m. curfew? Now, nationally, it seems unlikely pubs and restaurants in Bolton, which is up north. I do know Bolton because it's right up north. That's where they make the bread for Warburtons. That's how I know. But they have also been forced to shut after 10 o'clock because people up north don't really listen, do they? Really? I mean, I do know a lot of people up north don't really listen, but that's why a lot of places up north are in lockdown at this very moment. Now, government sources, they are clear, okay, and it's all similar measures that could be taken in other towns and cities, but sources have inducted, I think it's the other towns and cities, and the 10 p.m. closures, and they have used for local lockdowns, which are not nationwide. Now, the measures do also stop, I think it's short of a full curfew, where everyone is ordered to remain in their homes after 10 o'clock. That's 10 p.m, not 10 a.m, by the way. 10 a.m. is when the Luke Howard show's on a Saturday. 10 a.m. is when the pubs should close. No later than 10 o'clock, please, is what I can say for that one. So, they're saying if weddings and funerals are affected. Now, no. The answer is no, because 6 does not apply ceremonies and receptions and can still have a maximum of 30 people. Now, guests must wear face masks and maintain social distancing. Now, you've got to anyway. I think they're saying more than 30 people. I'm not sure, but we'll have to find out to see about that. So, our families of 4. We're a family of 4. A lady has said we're a family of 4, and I can't meet my sister and her children yet. We work together now. It's unfortunately, a quirk of the rules, the 6-person rule, does not apply to workplaces because they are already meant to COVID secure with screens, masks, or social distancing. And another reason is that the government is desperate, not to shut down the economy. Now, will protests be broken up? Well, I think I heard that Enfield and in our county, Hempstead, I've just heard have gone into have had a peak. I don't think that's right, but I'm sure it is. But we'll have to check. Now, will protests be broken up? Now, Protests and political activities organised in compliance with the COVID-19 secure guidance and are exempt from 6-person limit. Now, pubs in Bolton have been told to close to sit-ins, and interiorly from 10 o'clock at night, and other areas who could follow businesses affected by these closures can get $500 a week from the Treasury in a new grant. However, they can only apply for the first 1,000